Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and this is your tarot card of the day for Saturday, June 21st, 2025. The card we have today is the Judgment card, and this one comes to us from the This Might Hurt Tarot by artist Isabella Rotman. You know, every Sunday on Facebook and Instagram, I put out a video that shows the cards for the coming week from Monday through Sunday. So it's become a popular little video with people, making note of what the cards are going to be. Maybe to give them a little bit of a heads up. And then I talk a little bit about the week. Well, what I find really interesting is sometimes I'm just doing my thing and I don't really even notice what the cards are. And then I get to here and I'm doing these and I'm like, oh my goodness. We have back to back the Judgment card today and the Death card tomorrow. And I think it's been a little while since we've seen the Death card. It's one of my favorites. Now, they are both represented by the planet Pluto. And Pluto, of course, is currently in Aquarius for another 20 years. So some might say, the planet of death, rebirth, and transformation. Why is the card of rebirth before the card of death? For one thing, we all have multiple things going on. Yes, there are things that have to die away in order for new things to come in. But both of these cards are very, very karmic. And as I've been saying, I feel like a broken record. The energy is extremely big right now. We just experienced the solstice, summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern, and pretty much a lot of the energy is just so over the top. But it's in a good way, all right? So don't be afraid of it because you have been waiting for so long for something to happen, something to, make life better in some respect. So me, I always say, the Death card, the Judgment card. Yeah, death, rebirth, and transformation. Let's all rise up and be counted. Mercury is going to trine the North Node today, and that can bring new direction. I think it's also important to note Mars, which is now finally in Virgo. Where you're at here, it's, building toward an aspect on the 22nd, where it will be sextile to Jupiter in Cancer. We're also building toward a square between the Sun and Saturn on that day. Now, this is going to take me a minute here. The moon is in its happy place today. As you know, it moved into Taurus late in the day yesterday. It's going to be trine to Mars in Virgo, sextile to Jupiter in Cancer, and square to Pluto in Aquarius, which is like mid-afternoon, late afternoon, whatever. Not all change is always comfortable, but there is just so much. And while there's outside influences, like things going on around you in your life, this is more right now about what you are doing and what you need to do, what you feel compelled to do, to make happen, to reach a goal. And I know many of you want to know when you're going to reach that goal. It's coming. But if that Aquarius energy is making you at all uncomfortable, and anyway, even if it's just a little moon aspect that only lasts a couple hours, pay attention to it, because all of this energy that's here is, it's just quite an incredible year, and you really need to make good use of it. Whatever you need in your life, whatever you want in your life, now is the time to be working toward that goal. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.